Hey YouTube, welcome back to Tinker with Tools. Tonight we're just going to film a quick comparison episode for one of you. That's right. This video was requested by a viewer because they are currently working to figure out which drill they want to buy. So we're going to go ahead and compare the drills they've asked for tonight. And we're going to go ahead and see what we can do to give them some answers. So let's get into that on Tinker with Tools. Alright, so over the past month or so, I've been conversing pretty regularly with the YouTube user Diligent Dave and talking about a variety of different tools. He wants to find a drill for kind of the homeowner who wants to have a decent power but doesn't need to go over the top and doesn't want it to be super big and bulky. So the drills that we are going to test today are the 4 that he has requested. He also requested the mid-tier flex, but I actually don't own that one. Up first is the new non-XTR Kobalt drill. Now we talked about this in our $99 Black Friday drill special. I mentioned how impressive it was for especially the price. This is the budget option here. With that, I don't want you to think that this is not a good drill. This is actually a quite impressive drill. The drill seems well made and it has decent power, especially for that $99 price point. When we compared it against those Black Friday drills, this was clearly the performance winner, and it was the one that I would have recommended you get for that price point if you were just going for the all-out best tool. So next, we're going to be talking about the RIdgid R86115. This is not the latest generation of hammer drill from them or that top tier hammer drill. This is the one right before that. This is the 800 inch-pound model, and this is a good solid drill. The pricing on this one right now is not as favorable. I know they do run promotions every now and then. At $119 tool only, this is a little bit harder sell for me because it's really near premium pricing, but I don't think you're necessarily getting that full-on premium experience when it comes to the drill. Now this next one is the Bosch GSB 18 volt 975C. Now I haven't done an exclusive video for this, but I have done a video highlighting this drill. We got the new big brother to this tool, the 1330C, and we compared the two. If you're just picking this up to do fine, delicate work, I think the weight and mass is going to be a negative in doing that type of work. Now, what are the pros for the Bosch model? Well, I think the Bosch model is very well built. It's built like a tank. That's part of the reason why the weight's there. And I think it's built in a way that it feels like it's going to be substantial and last. There are some decent specs here. It is roughly almost 1,000 inch-pounds of torque. That 975 figures where that comes from. It does have up to 2,100 RPMs in speed 2. This is a hammer drill. That's something I forgot to mention on the RIdgid. The RIdgid's also a hammer drill. The Kobalt is not, and neither is the DeWALT we're going to talk about in a second. So there is something to benefit here with the Bosch that I do think is a decent value here. Now this one right now is being sold for $149 bare tool, but the promotion they're running is that with that bare tool you actually get a 4 amp hour starter kit, so you basically make it into a kit for $149. This drill does have kickback control. That's something these other 3 can't talk about. I'm going to fully disclose some of my personal bias on this next pick right out of the bat. The DCD 800 is probably the drill that I would tell anyone to go buy if they want a really good quality, powerful yet small and compact drill. This is the one I would tell you to go get. I absolutely love this drill. I love it when it's paired with the little tiny power stack battery. It makes it just so small in scale, but it's still delivering power that is on par with any of these tools, and I'd almost argue exceeds it. We'll have to find that out in a minute. So this is definitely, in my opinion, the tool to beat. We're going to do performance testing, and I want you to know that I do like all of these drills. It's just this one, because of its size, weight, balance, and just how nice it feels, really kind of rises to the top. Now, it is $129 tool only, so it is the highest tool only price because you are getting kind of that Bosch with the kit. But at $189, you can actually get it in kit form with a 5 amp hour battery. That is the biggest battery you're going to get out of any of these tools. Which of these 4 drills would you pick? Well, let's go ahead and do some testing and give you a little more information to go ahead and make that decision. Once again, this video is really for Dave, but hopefully you find something useful from it as well. So first off, this is a 2-inch cabinet screw with the Bosch. So down in speed 1, easily controllable. If you bump it up into speed 2, the trigger and control is still pretty good on there. Let's go ahead and do the Kobalt next. Okay, so in speed 1, pretty good control there. Already you can just tell how much smaller of a tool this is than the Bosch. A little bit less finesse than the Bosch, definitely. So now we are going to be going with the RIdgid, using the 4 amp hour battery it would come with in kit form. Here's in speed 1. Overall, pretty good ergonomics, control, and feel with that. But you're definitely able to control it even up in speed 2. Super smooth, super silky, great ergonomics. Let's move on to some bigger stuff. We're going to be starting with a 4-inch GRK. Let's do a 5-inch Powerlag. This is going to be a 6-inch Timberlok of sorts. So you could feel the Bosch start to kind of slow down there. By no means saying that it can't do the task, but I'm guessing when we move to the bigger 8-inch Timberlok, that is where we are going to see potentially this tool start to give up or kind of cut out. All right, this is going to be with the Bosch, a 7/8-inch Bosch Daredevil bit. The power on the DeWALT is just plain different. This is a 3/4 inch spider bit, a boring bit. We're going to go up to an 1.25 inch spider spade bit. First with the Bosch. For the sake of showing you, I'm going to put it in speed 1. Okay, it is through, but it did require speed 1 to do it. Kobalt's tapping out, about the same amount in. Okay. Okay, the RIdgid made it considerably farther before cutting out than the Bosch or the Kobalt. So let's go ahead and talk about the results. You'll have seen them, but let's go ahead and talk about them, and then I'll give you my recommendations and kind of the final word on this. I told you coming into it that I had a bias on which one of these drills really was the best drill. The testing tonight just reaffirmed that. That DeWALT DCD 800 is such an impressive combination of size and power. Dave, I hope you have the information you need to make the decision you want to make. All 4 of these drills are good quality drills. All 4 will serve you well, and I think each one of them has their pros and cons. The DeWALT is, in my opinion, the best of the bunch. I do like some of the features you get with the Bosch, the kickback control. It is a bigger drill. The RIdgid was impressive. I think my hang up with the RIdgid is the RIdgid with the battery and a charger is more than the DeWALT. And so that's where it just doesn't make any sense to me. The Kobalt bang for buck is the best deal out there at $99. It still is. It's an impressive drill, and if you go get one of their cheaper 4 amp hour batteries, you really can have quite a nice drill set for a very economical price. So hopefully that helped, Dave. Thank you for watching this video. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button. If you have a tool purchasing decision you're trying to solve, go ahead and hit me up in the comments. I cannot promise I'm going to be able to do exactly what you want, but if it's in drills, there's probably a decent chance I'm going to be able to help you out. Impact drivers as well. When you get out into some of the other tools, it gets a little harder for me to have one of everything, but go ahead and hit me up and we'll see if we can't do a future video for you as well. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Share it with your friends if you can. It really helps as the channel grows. Thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it. Until next time, I'll catch you on Tinker with Tools.